Hello, I'm Esoteric and welcome back to part 3 of the Pokemon Red and Blue walkthrough. In the last part, we went through Viridian Forest and Route 2. Saw a lot of new Pokemon, talked about a lot of them, fought a couple of trainers, and I also fought Gary, but it was in a losing effort. So in the beginning of this part, we're going to take on Gary once again. This time, we're gonna win, I promise. And there he is. So like I said before, you can, this is optional, you don't have to do this, but I always want to do this for the experience. And I'm not going to go over the moves once again. I mean, the moves are going to show up in the sidebar, but I'm not going to say them aloud once again, because I already did this boss fight. But, oh, also, in the last part, Sam evolved into a beautiful, beautiful Caterpie. Look at that. Pure beauty. Look at that 8-bit glory. And, yeah. Since Pidgey doesn't know any flying type moves, I'm just gonna let Sam do his thing. Oh, he's using Sand Attack, but Gus, not a flying type move in this game, just normal. He does get stabbed from it, but it's not super effective against Caterpie here. Using Sand Attack a lot. Oh, don't be a dick. Actually, Sam, we're gonna take you out of this. We're gonna let him meal handle. He's level 12. He's gonna be able to take out Pidgey rather easily, but. Anyways, while Emil's handling Pidgey with a couple bubbles, I think I forgot to show the types of Pokemon in this game. Like, there's 15 in this game, and I know I've been talking about water, grass, fire, flying, all that good stuff, poison, but I don't know if I mentioned the physical attacking special. I might have mentioned, but I didn't go in depth. And Pidgey's down. Good job, Emil. But I'm going to show you all the types, which types are special and which types are physical. And if you don't know, there's a physical attack and special stat, and these are basically the moves that go that correlate with that stat. So you have a fire type move, it's going to count your special stat when dealing damage, stuff like that. If you don't understand, you can probably look it up and have someone explain it better than I could, because I mean, it's not that complicated. It's just basically a chart. Alright. Well, Bulbasaur level 8. At least that's what I get. You know, there's different combinations for. Like, later on, the teams that your rival gets get more varied as you go on. Cause like, well, yeah, varied, yes, but they vary from each other. So if I pick Bulbasaur, by the end of the game, he'll have 3 Pokemon that the other choices wouldn't when they got you. So if you pick Squirtle, his team is going to be pretty different if you picked Bulbasaur, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm not explaining myself well, but whatever. Again, I'm about to let him meal handle this because Sam is not dishing out damage like I want him to, but at least we're going to have a pretty good chance of beating Rifle this time. Rifle Blue. Yes, he evaded attack. And good. An exciting thing about this part, we have a gym battle. Yes, if things go right, we have a gym battle, and hopefully we get our first badge. But you never know what can happen in this part. But everything's going to plan thus far, because we have defeated Blue. Oh, you just lucked out. No, I kind of trained. And Pokemon League has many tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. Well, we're done with him from now. We're not going to see him for a little bit. Well, I mean a little bit, probably like 2 parts, but don't have to worry about him now. We don't have to lose against him again. That's probably the first time I lost against him on that battle in my long and storied Pokemon career. But before we move on to the next city past Viridian, we gotta go heal up, and there's something I mentioned in the last part. You can go get some Pokeballs, some free balls from our old pal Professor Oak. So before I go do that though, the only way you're gonna get these Pokeballs if you have no Pokeballs on you. I never did this before, so I actually read up about this when I was preparing for this walkthrough, and I found out about it for the first time. So don't want to go on someone's PC. I want to go on Terry's PC and deposit all the balls I have. No, not the time. Well, I guess you could do that too. Yeah, 2 Pokeballs. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was no Pokeballs at all or just no Pokeballs on you. So I have no Pokeballs on me, and I'm going to go attempt this. So I'm going to see you back in Pallet Town. Alright, we're back in the Pallet Town. Nice to be here once again. Won't be here again for a while, so get used to it, not seeing this place again. But hello, Professor. Oh, good to see you. How is your Pokédex coming along? He's gonna take a look at it, he's gonna be disappointed. Yeah, 11 seen, 3 owned. Not great. You still have lots to do, yeah. Saying there's 151 Pokemon in this game. Wait. He just raided my thing. I got Pokeballs. No, he's not giving me any. This is embarrassing. Maybe it's one of his aides. Let's talk to one of his aides. When you give me Pokeballs? Study Pokemon. Oh damn it! Come on, you. Don't make me look stupid. Don't make me look. Oh no. No, please, you, ma'am. Oh, please, no one. I swear I read this that they give you. Okay, well maybe it's because I have Pokeballs in my possession, but I was pretty sure that I read that if you didn't have any Pokeballs, that he will give you 5 after you beat Gary the second time. I mean Blue, whatever. Well, that was a blank trip. Well, that fucking sucks. I'm sorry about that. Maybe somebody in the comments can clarify that situation for him, but I'm pretty sure that's what I read. But whatever, my sources must be wrong. Anyways, see you back on the northern part of Route 2. Okay, and we're back on Route 2. Nothing new to talk about, so we're just gonna move on to the next city. And welcome to Pewter City. Oh, I thought this was gonna be the sign. Now it didn't work the way I wanted to. But anyways, yeah, if you beat Pokemon, you get experience, huh? Novel idea. But anyway, this is Pewter City, the town, the city, and home of the first gym. But before we go on and take the gym, there it is, big old gym right there. There's a lot of things, well not a lot, but there's a couple things we can look at. But since we don't have to go heal, we already did that. But there's, I guess, a couple NPCs I want to talk to. I like exploring the town, talking to people. So let's just do that. Yawn. When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Huh, well, let's talk to Jigglypuff. Didn't work on me, but whatever. And this guy's kind of interesting. Hello there. What? Team Rocket's in Mount Moon? Huh? I'm on the phone. Scram. Team Rocket, sounds interesting. Well, let's move on to the next house. Who's in here? Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught by the trainer. Yeah, we'll get into that. It's called TMs, and we're gonna get our first TM pretty soon. And that guy didn't say anything interesting. So yeah, TMs is gonna be, they're not so useful in this game because most of the moves in this game fucking suck, but later on they become integral in cultivating a very, very strong team, but not so much in this game. Anyway, this guy's in his flower patch, and I don't know what he's doing. Well, someone's gonna say yes anyway. That's right, it's hard work. Wait, I should say no. I actually don't know what he's doing. You know what I'm doing? No. I'm spraying Repel to keep the Pokemon out of my garden. Yeah, so I was thinking, like I was looking at the Pokemart here before I started recording, and the Pokemart, I thought it would sell Repel, something that can will allow you not to get into random battles in the grass for 50 steps, and they don't sell that. They sell pretty much the same stuff that's in Viridian. So you can Pokeballs, Potion, Escape Rope, Antidote, Burn Hill. You won't need a Burn Hill for a while. I won't need an Awakening. I don't think. I never had to use an Awakening this part of the game, but you talk to this guy here, a shady old man got me to buy this really weird fish Pokemon. It's totally weak and it costs 500 Pokeyen. Foreshadowing. You can do the same a little bit later. And it's funny how this guy contradicts this other guy. Like, he's talking about how he got this weak Pokemon. We're not contradicting, but he's talking about how he got this weak Pokemon. This guy is talking about, you know, if you train up anything good enough, you know, it'll become a decent Pokemon. So, a little lesson there. Just because somebody gives you something that's shitty doesn't mean that it won't be great one day. Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may annoy an unskilled trainer in battle. Yeah, so he's basically referring to how you get Pokemon in trade. So, and I won't be using the trade functionality in this game because 1, it's an emulator, and 2, if I did have this game, like on the Game Boy, I don't have a link cable, and I don't have a, well, I do have 2 Game Boys, but I don't have a link cable, and I don't have 2 copies of this game, so I can't be showing that off. But basically, if you do get a Pokemon in trade, there's limits to not just trade anything to your game. So like, if you want to trade a level 100 Pokemon early in the game, like right now, you can do that, but there's a very high chance that it won't obey you because you're an unskilled trainer. So basically, right now we can trade any Pokemon under level 20, and it'll obey us just fine. But 21 and over, it'll have a chance of disobeying us in battle. That means attacking itself or just not doing anything at all. So it can be rather frustrating to deal with, but it's kind of like an anti-cheating thing, I guess. They don't want you taking advantage of the game like that, but I don't know why would you want to do that. But anyway, this is a cool little place. $50 for a children's ticket. Would you like to come in? Yeah, I don't know what this place is, but it looked cool. It's a big building, and bought a ticket. But seriously, this is the Pewter City Museum, and that's a fossil or a skeleton of ancient Pokemon. Interesting. Aerodactyl fossil, primitive and rare Pokemon. Yes, very rare, but not impossible to get one. So we'll tackle that later. That is one magnificent fossil. Yes, it is magnificent. We get, what's this one? A Kabutops. Yes, a rare Pokemon. Yes, they're all these things you're gonna see in here are gonna be pretty rare, but they're not impossible to get. And I'm basically saying that you can get this by the end of the game. A meteorite on Mount Moon? Was it a moonstone? Probably. July 20th, 1969. Great year. The first lunar landing. I bought a color TV to watch it. I forgot which one that's referring to. I don't know. I'll put up a picture talking about what's that referencing. We have a space exhibit now. Okay, cool. Space Shuttle Columbia, also a reference. I want a Pikachu. It's so cute. I asked my daddy to catch me one. That's your daddy? Yeah, Pikachu soon, I promise. Alright. Well, you just go to the Viridian Forest and spend all day there. You're probably gonna get one eventually. But anyways, that's the Pewter City Museum. There's not much here for now, but as you see, there's a second building off to the right, but it's not accessible to us because you need the HM cut to cut down that skinny tree that's in the way. So yeah, we'll come back once we get that ability. You know, you have the ability to use another HM move, a hidden move in the field to cut down trees and stuff like that as you get more badges, but we won't be able to use cut outside of battle, not only because we don't have cut, but also because the first bash does not allow you to use that ability. But anyways, that's the gym. But maybe you don't feel like you're ready for the gym, you want to grind. Why not go out here and see if there's any trainers to fight? Oh, you can't. Yeah, this guy is not gonna let you go because he wants you, oh, from a game design standpoint, I guess they don't want you going to the next city, because if you go to the next city, there's no turning back for a very long time, and they don't want you not having the first gym badge when you do all this crazy stuff later in the game. But so yeah, basically we have to fight the wait a second, he walked through the you know what, I'm not gonna question it, not gonna question at all. We're just gonna take on this gym, get this show on the road, and we got Sam that's level 7 and we got Emil that's level 12. You know, if I had in my way, I would go grind Sam to become its third evolved form, but there's plenty of opportunities to evolve it very soon, and I won't be really needing Sam for this gym, because this gym is insanely easy if you have a Bulbasaur or a Squirtle on your team. And yes, this is a rock type gym, and the Pewter City gym is an easy one. It's only one trainer in here that's not the gym leader. Usually there's more in here in gyms, but starting off at 1. I think I noticed that the more further on you get in these gyms, the more trainers they have in here. And this is the first gym, only one trainer, and that trainer has a Diglett to start off. And I'm going to switch out to Squirtle, my friend Emil here, and it should be pretty easy to take down Diglett. Scratch ain't nothing to me. Eat that up, nom nom nom. And Diglett is insanely fast. It's a pure ground type, and it's not It has high attack, high speed. I think it's one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. If not the fastest. I think the fastest is an electric type we'll seeing later on, but I think he's second or third fastest. Or his evolved form is, my bad. But definitely the fastest thing we've seen thus far, but could be a problem. But Emil is able to handle him there. He also has a Sandshrew, this guy does, so we're gonna switch back out to Sam, get him some more experience. Sandshrew is another ground type. I think he's exclusive to Pokemon Red, not if you want to catch him, but he is in every trainer, in every version, if you can see him in. I think I worded that poorly. Once again, I'm very poor at wording these things, but sorry, he's in this trainer battle no matter what version you're playing. That's what I meant. God, you know. These videos are not only a love letter to the game I love, but they're also a practice in articulation, because I'm not very good at talking words, and that last sentence was an example of it. Anyways, got scratch once again. Sandshrew has high defense. It's kind of mediocre everywhere else, but it's not a great Pokemon. I think its evolution looks cool, and we'll be talking more in depth about Sandshrew later, because you can catch it coming up pretty soon. Oh no, Emil. Yeah, bubble one more time. Yeah, okay. And Sam did not go up a level, but Emil did, level 13. Emil, as you saw in the first part, he evolves to level 16. So we're not going to get his evolved form in this episode, I do not think. But before we go on and challenge the gym leader Brock, we have to go heal. So I'm going to go heal and be right back. It's rumored that Clefairies came from the moon. They appeared after Moonstone fell on Mount Moon. Interesting. Alright, we're back in the gym now after our little Pokemon have been healed. Before I forget, let's put Emil in the front. I do not want to do... Well... Nah, fuck it. This thing is too easy. Let's put Sam in the front. Get him some experience so he can evolve to this. But anyway, it's time for our first boss. The first gym battle to get our first badge in the game. This is a momentous occasion. Or it could be. It could be. Or it could be a momentous failure. Is that even a thing? Anyway, let's start with the battle. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter Gym's gym leader. Jesus. I believe in rock hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best. So, Brock, rock type, as I said before, he has two Pokemon, one level 12, one level 14. I believe. Yes. Starting off with a Geodude. Has a pretty simple move set. I believe it's tackle and defense curl. He's not really gonna be that much of a problem. The real problem is how fast you can knock him out, because he's not gonna have any super effective moves, but he's gonna be pretty annoying to go against if you have a Charmander and you're using him as your primary weapon against Geodude. He doesn't resist fire type, so you can't hit him with normal damage if you do have a Charmander. But it's gonna take a little bit longer. It's gonna be a little bit more annoying. But since all three starters primarily use special moves, and Geodude and his second Pokemon have low special stats, you're gonna be fine. I kind of over-exaggerated earlier by saying that you're kind of at a big disadvantage, but I mean you are at a disadvantage compared to how Bulbasaur and Squirtle has it so easy. But anyway, Sam level up to level 9, very very good, and we took down Geodude rather easily. Didn't really talk much about strategy there, but sorry about that. There's not much. If you have super effective moves against it, you're gonna beat it in 2 turns. If you have a Charmander, you're probably gonna beat it in 3 or 4. So ain't that complicated. Onyx is the real big problem here, because it knows 3 moves. They're still pretty shitty, but he knows Tackle, Screech, and Bide. Tackle, we don't know what that is, but Screech lowers your defense by 2 stages, which can be pretty devastating if he does that multiple times. But Bide, this is the potentially shitty one, or bad for you. Bide, he rests for like 2 to 3 turns. It's random. It could be 2 or 3. And any damage you do to him during those 2 or 3 turns of resting, he'll do back to you. He'll do back to you 2 times. So if you do, let's say, 50 HP worth of damage, he'll do 100 back to you after he rests, if he's still alive. So my strategy here is just to use stat lowering moves like Tail Whip, and then once he's done with Bide, he won't be charging any more energy. You can just use Bubble or whatever. But you are running a risk here, I guess, if you just want to go for the move and he hits by before you get him down. But here, hit him with the second bubble and he is done. Like dinner. And that's it. Tarek defeated Brock. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. And this is the one gym leader in all 7 generations of Pokemon that gives you that badge inside a battle. And I wonder why they did that. That's kind of odd how they never did that again. But anyways, that's an official Pokemon League badge. Its bearers Pokemon become more powerful. That's a weird sentence. Anyways, the technique Flash can now be used anytime outside of battle. We don't have Flash yet, but I'll explain later. And he's going to give us this TM. That's TM34 Bide. A TM contains a technique that can be taught to Pokemon. Yes. Yeah, you can only use it once in this game. So, yeah, pick it carefully. There's only one TM in every game, or in every save file, and you can only use it once, which, I don't know. Looking back on it now, it's kind of stupid, but back then I didn't really mind. I didn't use TMs that much, but I won't be using this TM34 Bide, because I personally do not like moves that have charge-ups or cooldowns like Hyper Beam or whatever. But anyways, we use flashes out of battle now. We don't have Flash, but later on there'll be dungeons where you can't see anything. It'll be pitch black, and you need to use the move Flash to light it up and see the cave as a normal dungeon. But we won't need that now. We won't be able to use that until way later. So basically, I did everything that I want to do in this part. We explored Pewter City. We avenged our failure against Rival Blue. Got our first gym badge. Oh, one more thing. When he said the badge makes you slightly stronger, that's not just BS. It's actually a real thing. And not every badge, but the first, third, fifth, and 7th badge, I believe, that you get. I might be wrong about that, but I know for the fact that this badge heightens your attack stat. So it heightens your Pokemon's attack stat in the battle by 12.5%. So right now it says 9 for Sam here, but when I get into a battle, it'll multiply it by 12.5% or whatever, and it'll do an extra 1/8 of attacking damage, which is cool. So it's basically a buff for all your Pokemon. What I don't know is when you do link battles, if you have all 8 badges, will your Pokemon with little stat boosts carry over? I don't know. I really don't care at this point because this game's like 17 years old, but more than that. But anyways, as you go along, you get more badges that give you different stat boosts, such as special and defense. But this one gave us attack. So anyways, that's all for now. In the next part, we'll take on the next route. Does it say what it is right here? Notice. Thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils at Mount Moon. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully we can solve that problem in the next part. Jesus. Things we need to worry about in Kanto. Anyways, see you in the next part.